Hi, my name is Mark Mitford with HR Catalyst. Today is Friday, so it's time for Mark's Friday 3 and 3, where I share three great HR tips with you in 3 minutes. Today, we're actually going to pivot slightly. We're going to be talking about a book which I read a couple of years ago. It's Kim Scott's book on radical candor. So, radical candor was an approach that she created and the philosophy she followed in her leadership when she was the CEO or CTO of many multinational companies. The key things behind this philosophy is actually challenging people directly and actually caring for them personally. So challenging the people directly, whether it's your employees, your peers, even your manager, really somewhat of a diametrical shift for a lot of people because a lot of people do not want to actually challenge people directly. What this can do though is item number one, excuse me, is that can actually build trust through honest feedback. Because if you know you're going to be following the radical candor approach, then you know you can actually give people constructive feedback and you're actually doing it from a position of caring for them to actually improve. So when you do this, team members actually feel safe within this environment and it creates a level of trust that can flourish and also collaboration can improve. So very different philosophy and approach there. Item number two, it can actually promote professionalism and professional and personal growth by addressing issues openly and respectfully. Radical candor too can really challenge people to grow and they can recognize areas for improvement because in a lot of cases, again, we feel uncomfortable with actually giving people critical feedback. And if it's coming from a point of actually caring for the person, then in many opportunities you can actually give them that feedback from a point of caring for them to actually try to get them to grow. So this creates an approach of continuous learning and development and empowers the people to actually reach their full potential. And the last item there is it reduces miscommunication or resentment. Because in a lot of cases, misunderstandings are minimized and small problems get addressed earlier before they become bigger. And I'm sure we've all seen situations or we've been in situations where a small issue, 2, 3, 6 months later becomes much bigger because that issue is not addressed early enough. So in many cases, managers do candy code feedback because they don't want to hurt an employee's feelings. When you actually follow the radical candor approach, it's okay to actually do something and give people very honest and critical feedback because it's from a point of caring. So when you do this, this can actually lead to a healthier workforce and a healthier employee base. And when this occurs, then you'll get into a situation where you can actually be looking at the moving a continuum towards having a high performance team. So with that, those are the 3 points we wanted to cover today. So thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you again in a couple of weeks. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.